What's up, guys? Joel back again here on Team Max Kingdom, bringing you an update profile of Luard. Yes, Luard. Live getting a lot of requests and like text message or not text messages. Actually, no, some text messages from my friends and a few comments here and there off my older channel. And just seeing like, hey, what would you do with Luard? What would you do with Luard? And then I was just like, hey, I posted a video up already, and they're like, oh, how would you update it? Because you just say it's version 1. Here's version 2. Version 2 is pretty much a fun one. Try to make it as competitive as possible, but let's go ahead and jump into it. So your starter is Drag Wizard Root. Now, Root, I don't like Root, honestly, but I'm using him specifically for this build, because this deck I have swinging for power, rather than just like how the other build was, just like for hand advantage. I do play second starter. I play one Nessa. Nessa, being in the main deck, you can call her back. For those who don't know what she is, she's GB Ritual 3. Rest her, give 2 units, +5 or +4. Now, she is kind of tricky to use, because if you put her in the rearguard circle, like if Root was Vanguard and you call this, and you put her to the back here, it's kind of hard. So with her, when I call her, I kind of call her to here to give 2 units, that +4, and then sack her off if I'm playing the strides that sack. So that's it. We're going with the triggers, I guess, because I see that this deck is lined up how I usually have it. But 4 heal triggers, go with the puppy. We actually go with the high beast this time. 4 Death Feather Eagle, and then 4 of this rabbit with something. So you're playing 8 crit, Shadow Paladin specialty. We play 2 Howl Owl for draw power, but majority you're using him for soul. And then you're playing 2 stand trigger, the elf, was it Mage of the Rogue Eye. Use him because I do play Aura Guys Are Doomed, so he goes back into the deck, which is cool. And then on top of that, if you sack him with Luard, then he goes back into the deck. That's all I can really say. So that's it for the zeros. For the ones, we're playing 4 Howl Owl. Standard helps you search out Luard, and then also counter charges if you sack him with the Luard skill. 4 knees, debating on dropping knees to 3, but we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, I am playing 4 knees. Still my favorite grid 1 in the deck. 2 Swordbreaker. Swordbreaker is pretty obvious. This deck kind of needs it. Oh, not really needs it. I mean, you get away with playing 1, but I like the 2. And then 4 Esra, because Esra is a really broken perfect guard. Now, this is preference. You can use Karma Collector, but with Abyssal Owl here, you kind of don't really need Karma Collector, but you can use it if you want to. So that's it for grade 1s. Grade 2s, 4 Morfessa. Standard. Reason why you want to keep her at 4 is obviously GB skill of it being in the drop zone. It gets -1 grade, but I like it for its consistent 14k base, or 14k when it attacks. Makes her really good. Playing 3 Assist Owler, 10k, and then Interceptor, same thing as before. I decided to drop Groswin, and then go back to Leofall. The reason why with Leofall is because when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if I'm at Ritual, it becomes 11k. As for Groswin, like, I need to call stuff. There's times where I feel like I want to play 1-1, but I went with Leofall just because he is an 11k. You still play 1 Direct Owler. Like, I'm not too sure if I really want to keep this in the deck. She's really good. Well, for this build, overall she's really good. But for this build, I might want to turn her into a Groswin, or I might just go turn this into a Groswin. So it's 2/2/2. But we'll see. I really use it for draw power because the Lonely Nevin, because I only have one Nevin, is helpful. So it's just a ditch 1+1, and then this one counterblast 1+2. So that's really good. And that's it for the grade 2s. Grade 3s, obviously before Luard. Same thing as I said last time, this is a Luard deck. You want to be in Luard. Then you play 2 Desperate Dragon, again with the counterblasting, but the only reason why I'm playing him now is because he's an 11k, and I know the other one is a 13k, or 13? Yeah, 13k when he attacks, but at least with this, it retires something, and it could set me up for Diablo play. And speaking of Diablo, we're playing one Blaster Dark Diablo. Blaster Dark has been my favorite Shadow Paladin ever, so kind of went and played with him. I know he's a common. I'm still trying to get my hands on a triple rare, but we will see how that goes, because triple rares are pretty expensive. If anything, I'm probably gonna get the hot. I would want the hot stamp one, but we'll see how that goes. But one Diablo. As for Stride deck, I don't remember my video like all the way, but I do know for Luard is the same. Power, he gives power to rear guards, and with stand triggers, it's kind of cool. 2 Carnivore Dragon being that extra power if my opponent can't retire stuff. So more power, and it's really just a controlled board and kill off my opponent's stuff. 2 Diablo again, and then 1 Spectral, same as the last video. Sorry, this deck profile is probably really going to be short, but because it is an update video, but you still play that engine. 1 Orgeyser Doomed and 1 Orgeyser. Now, I was playing 2 Orgeyser, but then I realized, like, I could sack a lot in this deck and still benefit off of it. So I decided to go with the 1 Doom, and it is field control to where he kills off stuff. So it would cause my opponent to either keep playing cards, which could set me up for my finisher, or just in general just kill off stuff I don't like on the board. Potentially. 1 Seabreeze. It's a Seabreeze. Nothing too special about it. Just for those grade 2 games. 3 Dark Dragon Plotmaker, and then also 1 Dark Elemental Dismal. Dismal doesn't have that big of a purpose besides the VMAX play, but the reason why I only kept Dismal in the deck, like, Dismal had a purpose in the last deck, which was to protect the Grozwyn, but now that I don't play Grozwyn, I decided to keep it in here. Or I don't know. I still decided to keep it in here just for those VMAX plays, and just in case I do want an extra 15k base. Now I know people are like, "Well, I'll just play a 4th Plotmaker," but I rather play the 1 extra or the Dismal just because. So, yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for my deck. I'm just gonna leave Diablo here because he's my favorite. He's my avatar, but this is pretty much the deck what I'm playing with right now. I was originally playing 3 starters, but the 3 starters was cool, but it wasn't working out, so I decided to throw him back in, or throw him in once I took it out. I was like, oh, what do I throw in? And then I was just, yeah, I know, I think it's time to play Diablo. So you play the 1, so that's what I did. Basically, tell me what you guys think. Give the deck a try before you go like, oh, I don't know. The 2 draw triggers, it's kind of like iffy, but go ahead and give this deck a try, and if you like it, just let me know. I will be sure to do more profiles soon. Like, I do have one of my teammates who wants to profile his Scent Guard, but he wants to profile the 16 crit one, or the 16, or not, I don't even think it's Scent Guard, I think it's just 16 crit Royal Paladin, or something. But he wants to profile that whenever he finishes the deck. But anyways, guys, this is Joel with Team Max Kingdom. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned, Royal Fam.